My name's Lisa. I am from Master Jack. It's a business that I purchased at the beginning of the year. We do copywriting. So when I first purchased Master Jack, it was a scary decision because no matter what you do, you can't research enough. You can't promise the future enough. There's still a risk, a jump that you have to still take. So whilst it was as calculated as it could be, it was still a risk. But people tell me that when I talk about what I do, that I light up. So it was just an obvious choice to keep doing what I do all the time for myself. I fell into copywriting. I actually started as a graphic designer, and then I started managing graphic designers, and then I sold websites and did all kinds of things and became a generalist marketer, and found that typically creative people aren't administrative people, and I have a weird combination brain of those two things. So copywriting falls nicely into that niche. I have a new story to tell. About a month ago now, I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. It was very fast. It was, the story actually began when I had a fall in August on roller skates, and I fractured 5 of my ribs and did some other damage. And it was worth it because I did win the Oceania gold medal for artistic roller skating. But in recovering from that injury, I discovered a lump. And so I went to the doctor. Doctor sent me for a mammogram. At the mammogram, I got both an ultrasound and an immediate biopsy. And then a week later, was sitting in a chair similar to this, being told the very scary news of what was about to come. Today is a good day. I feel good today. I have learned that there's a cadence to the treatment for this, and it's kind of going to go bad week, average week, good week. And right now I'm in a good week. And then it will start again, and it will repeat for a few weeks, months. So I understand everybody will have their own reaction to this kind of news. Myself, I have decided that most of my way of dealing with it is to be very practical. It's what's next, what's the treatment, what should I focus on now? A lot of it is also being very positive because for me, even though it's a bit of a shock, I actually think it is quite normal almost for this kind of diagnosis in this day and age, unfortunately. And the rest of the way I'm handling it is with a bit of dark humour because that's kind of me. And everybody will have their own reaction, and I am basically recording this and telling this because I would like to give you some space to have that reaction. And then if you want to engage in conversation, happy to have messages, however you want to approach it is fine by me. But what I didn't want to do is to have to keep telling the same information and to keep dealing with whatever the reaction is. Because as much as this is my journey, I need the energy for my journey too. If people see me and want to engage with me, I would love to hear any cancer jokes that you have. The thing that, a lot of people have said, how can we support you in this journey? And I've actually put out there for rude and funny socks. So the plan is to wear a different pair of socks to everything that I have to do with this journey, with my blood draws, with my chemo treatment, with any kind of surgical parts to this. I'm going to put on a pair of socks like you can put on an attitude. So when you see me, if you've found a pair of funny or rude socks, I'd love to add them to my arsenal of my attitude and go forth and conquer this journey. By the way, despite what's going on, Master Jack is still open for business, and I have an amazing team who are holding the fort. And obviously I have my good weeks where I'm cramming in as much as I can because I so enjoy the work and I enjoy working with our clients. They are beautiful people. So still reach out. Don't feel that you can't. It just comes with the proviso of maybe every now and then I'll just need a little bit of grace to be able to catch up when I need to rest. Going on this journey, I've treated it as like I'm going on an adventure. I'm going to learn things as I go. And it is very similar to just about any kind of journey that you can go on in your life. When people tell other people that they're pregnant, you'll get all of the pregnancy stories and morning sickness and advice. When you have a baby, you'll get all of the parenting advice and, things happen. And so I do know that everybody has their own story to do with cancer and how they know somebody who's done this, or they've got a turmeric tea that worked wonders, and I'm still open for it. I'm not saying no, but you know, just be aware that when somebody tells you something as part of their journey, that you don't have to offer them something like that. So I don't know if you've seen, but in a lot of my scrolling on socials, there'll be these things come up, like a little girl who's learning how to swim, and they'll dunk her in the water and she'll pop up and float on her back like she's been taught to, and the instructor will say, good, because you can do hard things. And it's kind of this thing that's going around at the moment. But unfortunately, my sister and I sort of do the immature, she said hard. But I can do hard things. The easiest cancer joke that I've heard is just, how do you get chewing gum out of your hair? Cancer. Well, you know, cancer, it grows on you.